Hi, I'm Sophie and welcome to my world. Today I'm going to teach you how to take a straw and some string and turn it into a piece of jewelry. I'm going to teach you how right now. For this project, you'll need hot glue, straws, craft thread or embroidery floss, a paintbrush, Mod Podge, scissors, and a work surface. I always like to open this up ahead of time and get it loosened all the way, because I've noticed that when I work with it, it has a tendency to tangle. So I want to get it all the way. See how it tangled right there? Just want to get it all the way untangled and all the way unlooped so that it'll be nice and easy for me to use as I'm working. There we go. So first what I'm going to do is open up the lid of my Mod Podge, and you can put the little bit of Mod Podge into a container so that you have it nice and ready to go. And you want a nice little paintbrush here. It doesn't have to be a big paintbrush, but a small paintbrush works. And the first thing I'm going to do is take a tiny bit of hot glue, just a little bit, right at the end of my straw. Just a little tiny bit. Now, let that cool for about 10 seconds. Then take your string, place it right at the end. Watch your fingers so that you don't burn yourself. And you want to wrap it right at the end, and then you want to start wrapping until you've gone all the way over the end and covered up that glue. Now we're going to take our Mod Podge. We're not going to use any more of that hot glue until the very end. I'm going to take a nice amount of Mod Podge here and just paint it all over the straw, down about 2 inches. Now what I'm going to do is just start wrapping. You want to wrap that thread as close as you can without overlapping itself until you get to the end of where you painted that Mod Podge. And then take a little bit more Mod Podge. You want to work in about 2-inch sections so that your Mod Podge doesn't dry too much. And now just keep wrapping. You can turn the straw to make it easier. Depending on if you're left-handed or right-handed, you're going to find it's easier to wrap in one direction or the other. I'm going to do whatever is easiest for you. If you get a little space in between, don't worry, just push it up and then continue wrapping. Now, when you get towards the end here, you want to paint close to, but not all the way to the end, because that end we're going to end up using hot glue. So then continue wrapping. Now, as you get towards the end here, we're just going to add a little bit of hot glue all the way around. There you go. Now, once you've got the whole straw covered, you're going to come back with your Mod Podge and you're going to paint the whole straw with a nice even coat of Mod Podge. Once you've coated the entire thing in Mod Podge, let it sit and rest. You're going to let it sit for at least a couple hours, maybe 2 hours. If you can let it sit overnight, that's even better. And you want to make sure that that dries nice and good, so it's going to end up looking like that. As you can see, it's nice. It's got a nice shiny gloss to it. And now we're just going to come back and start cutting to make beads. If you want to, you can of course use a ruler, but as you see, they just cut really nicely, and you just follow the line of the string to make your cuts. I'm very fond of this string because it changes colors, but of course single colors are cool too. And now I've got a whole bunch of fabulous beads. And that's all there is to making your very own string covered beads. And if you're not a subscriber, now's the time to do so, because come back later, I'm going to show you how to turn this little bead into an awesome tassel necklace. For more great ideas, check us out at Sophie-World.com. And if you like the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. Make sure you check us out. We got some fun stuff, and I promise I'm not stringing you along.